Hey YouTube, it is July and it is very hot now, as you can see. The pepper plants are looking pretty dry right now. We've had a couple of days of rain, but basically every 2 days I'm having to water these plants. As you can see right now, it's been about a day and a half, and I'll take you on a tour of the garden, but everything's pretty much wilted and dry looking. Also, we have you'll hear some background noise. That's a bunch of cicadas that we have. They're just really irritating and loud and pretty much just useless bugs. I have no idea why they're even here on this earth, but I'm sure something eats them. But let's take a look at the garden right now, and I'll give you an overview of what it looks like when it's dry, and then I'll go ahead and water it, and hopefully everything bounces back as usual. Right now we can see these are the Scotch bonnets. If you can look in there, you see a bunch of little ones, some ripening up. There's a plane going overhead to add to the noise of the cicadas. So there's a few right there. As you can tell, everything looks pretty bad right now, but we'll go ahead and water everything and it should bounce back. So those are the Scotch brains. And what is that? And there's that little bug. I hate those things. I'll go ahead and kill him later. Those are more Scotch brains. One good thing about it being dry is that you can see all the peppers. These are the chocolate Scotch bonnets again. And I'll just zoom out on all of these so you can see how dry everything looks. My poor ahi lemon looks terrible, but there's a few ripe pods in there. That's the Reaper in the background. A few more plants over there. This was supposed to be a 7-pot Douglas, but I don't know. I think Douglas are supposed to be brown instead of red. Take a look here. And this is the brain strain. As you can tell, everything's getting pretty stressed with all the heat here. That's another Scotch bonnet. And I have no idea what this little plant is right here. I thought it was going to be a Scotch bonnet, but they turned out to be these orange/red peppers. If anyone has any idea what these are, let me know, because I have no idea. And here's a little Moruga. See, there's a little ripe one right there. So that's pretty much the dry side of the garden. If we take a look over here, we've got these little black tomatoes, which are pretty cool. I grew these on a whim a little while ago, and they're turning out pretty good. So hopefully they'll continue to grow and actually taste decent. This is the ground cherry. It looks terrible right now, but just a couple days ago it looked great. I'm going to go ahead and water it, and hopefully it bounces back like everything else. I think this is a 7-pot chocolate. This one's been out of the sun, so it still looks decent. And here we see the Scotch bonnets, and they are pretty much as dry as they can be without dying. So, as you can tell, there's a lot of peppers on these plants. Let's take a quick. So right now I'm going to go turn off the camera, water these, and then take another shot afterwards, and hopefully everything bounces back. So, alright, here's the garden after a good thorough watering. So everything's pretty much bounced back. So everything's looking nice and green again. And as you can hear, the cicadas are still going. I still hate them. So this was just about an hour ago. Everything was looking pretty bad. go. Some Scotch brains. And as you can tell, those bugs are really annoying. And here's the little ahi lemon that was pretty dried up just an hour ago. Looks nice and green and lush again. So it's amazing what a little water can do. But this being summer, this happens every couple of days down here. So if you guys see your plants dry out pretty bad like that, don't freak out. Just give them some water and they'll bounce right back. So, take a look, make sure nothing else is dry. Okay guys, that's pretty much everything. We'll give you an update in a couple weeks. Have a good